What up, YouTubes? Finally, gonna be wrapping the car. Let's go. This is the wrap we went with, Avery Dennison. It's got a little orange peel look to it, but it'll still be way better than what this is. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, see how big of a piece we need. We'll cut it like 64, 65, something like that. Got a little magnet right here, boink. Hold that for me, would you? Get this guy out of our way for now. Alcohol, obviously. Now you could do this either way. You could spray the rag or the hood, it don't matter. Now you don't want to just clean the surface that you're putting the wrap on. Make sure you get your edges as well. I'm gonna do this a couple times because looking at the rag, it is pretty dirty. But wipe it till your rag's clean. That'll ensure you have a good seal. It won't lift in any weird places. Trust me, definitely worth it to make sure she is 100% clean. Got the edges and all that cleaned up real nice. Give this top a nice final wipe down. Now one thing I did notice is like a little, I can't tell if that's a little cut or what. So I'm actually gonna take this and flip it this way. Put this to the side and use it somewhere else. Learned this while I was messing around. Definitely not going to put this razor in my pocket. And we'll just leave that at that. Now for the fun part, peeling the old backing. Now we got a nice mess. All right, it's all glassed out and squeegeed out. Gonna come out too bad. Now we gotta make all of our cuts. Now I'm gonna take my sweet old time cutting this. It's my first time wrapping a car, so. I'm so nervous. I'm not gonna lie. not too bad. And the colors are kind of close from stock to what I got. Yeah, after doing just this, just the hood, just the one piece, I'm very excited to see the rest of the car in this. We're gonna have to paint these trim pieces. Window sills here. I think Honda, I think you can still get OEM ones from Honda. We'll see. But there's a possibility I may just wrap these the same color as everything else, because if I have enough, why not? Almost crashed out, but we're calm at the moment. We got the trunk, half of the trunk done. So from here down is complete. Yeah, I tried to do the fender. Yeah, I for real almost crashed out. So get the trunk done, and I may do the roof. I'm trying to do things that are easier so I can figure out how to use this wrap. Got it all nice and glassed out. All right, I'm gonna start right here because this is probably where the lighting is the best. 30 tack down in the middle here, just finish it off to the end. All right, boys, roof is all done. Looking pretty good. I also got this fender done. So I believe we left off hood, roof, back of the trunk, fender, door last night. I just finished up with top pillar, bottom pillar, and the quarter. It's all one piece. Finally got it done. Second try is the charm. Just got this door, and then this whole side is complete. Still got this side left. Try to do a better job. I'm gonna try to get me wrapping this door for you guys, because I'm now somewhat understanding how this wrap works and everything. All the folds parts are clean. Just peel the old backing off, old girl. Tack it down somewhere. Right there will work. Come on the other side. Grab that. And we got a mess. Make sure she's tacked down. I'm gonna grab it right here. It's hard with no hinges. Okay. Glassed out. Alright, so for here I'm gonna start off with this valley. Well, ridge, I guess you could say. Get that tack down. I've been starting with the highest point. It's pretty hot out here, so I'm not using heat too much. A few things I've learned just from it being my first time and stuff. Especially when I messed up on that quarter panel. That was a big piece and a wasted piece. Nice waste of money. But don't cut more, like, don't try to make cut off pieces to use later. Because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to save as much material as possible, and it actually cost me more material. Because the first time I tried to do this quarter, I tried to cut it pretty close here, and when I went to stretch it, it ripped onto the quarter where it needed to be wrapped. So, second time I did it, I pretty much like cut right here, like way lower than I needed to wrap the top and everything. Definitely don't try to save material is what I'm getting at. It'll end up costing you more. Then right here, I'm gonna go right on top of that ridge and right up the middle of the door. You see yourself starting to make a crease like that. This Avery's pretty forgiving. Just lift it up. Give her some hills. Just take your time, especially if like it's your first time like me or whatever. Like I said, I'm no professional. I'm just here in my garage, dude. There's only so much it's gonna let you get away with. So, like I said, just take your time. Now we're just working away from that center line we made earlier. Always try to work your air somewhere where you can get it out. So like, obviously you should be able to see right here, this is where the door handle is. So I'm gonna just push that right down into there. We got our valley. I'll just take my palm right through it. I'm not gonna go too far because I have that material stretched all the way up that way. So if I go too far, I might crease it. So I'm not gonna get greedy with it. Just go until I feel some resistance, which is right there. Like we might be starting to create a crease. So I'm gonna just stop right there. And then we'll move that vinyl, release it a little bit. Okay, so I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on camera, but there's a little pocket right here that I haven't squeegeed down yet, but the rest of the door is all good. So I'm just come over here to the door and make sure that we are good on this first. So if we need to, we can push the air out that way. So one side of the door handle. And then I don't know what car you're wrapping, but if you're watching this to try to figure it out. On this car, this little divot right here, there is no hole. So we gotta try to push all this air to where this door handle goes. Just be careful not to accidentally seal yourself off so you can get all the air out that way. Just work it towards the pocket it can escape from. And just like that, she's all good. So you see me stop there. Now I'm sealing off these edges, and I'm gonna push all the rest of this air out the hole. The bolt holes and then the door handle hinge hole. And perfect, not a single defect, nothing. So this is now where I'm gonna take this part off. Up here where she's real tight and stretched from me glassing her out. Get her all loose, hit her with some hills. And slowly work that up out of there. Another trick, wrap glove. Very nice, very, very nice. I wasn't using it at first, but I started to. I like it, very helpful. Leave that like that for now. All right, I'm gonna start cutting right here. On this here side, I already cut the blade, so we got a fresh one. So what I'm gonna do to start this off is go on the front door edge and cut it straight up to break these two pieces away from each other. Take your time cutting, because if you mess up, obviously this whole piece is trash. Depending on how OCD you are. Me, I want it like close to perfect. So like That's why I threw away that quarter panel. It's the smallest crack, but I know it was there. I just did all this work, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep that on there. I'm gonna toss it and retry. All right, so obviously I'm gonna just cut this whole thing on the front door. Whenever you turn this off, don't just go hand ripping it off because you might over rip it and that would suck. Nice and easy down to that cut right there. Good. All right, so once you got 1/2 cut, you can cut it all or whatever you want to do. Just doing it in pieces. Got this all cut, so I'm gonna take my finger along the edge first. Then I'm gonna take the squeegee, the big side, give her one swipe, and then I'm gonna take this little side and really get in there. And once I have everything like this, I'll come back and hit it with a heat gun, open the door, make sure everything's down. Okay, for the top here, right in this little valley, let's cut it right in there. Give her a nice little stick somewhere. Give her a nice finger wipe. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Keep moving. I'll come all the way back around and get the bottom last. Freaking grooves. Y'all need to step back. You don't need a lot of pressure. If you need a lot of pressure to cut it, switch your blade. There's where we stopped. I'm up in you now. I'm up in you. All right, so this one's gonna be a little weird. So I'm gonna take this, get rid of this excess out of my face. Don't cut the wrap you already did on the quarter panel. And just get that out of here so you can see what's going on. So most of that's wrapped with the quarter. So we're just gonna come right back with her. So my blade grabbed right there. I'm gonna cut this one off and just get another one. Squeeze me, squeegee me. Just like that. Door's pretty much done. Tuck your edges. Good to go. Done. Looks good. It's weird seeing it all one color. Just giving her a little wipe down from all my fingerprints and stuff. Once we're fully done, we'll obviously wipe it down again. I got ceramic coat. We're gonna ceramic coat the whole car. Show you guys more up close and personal. She's looking good. All right, boys, so update. Whole car's done, except for the trunk here. But everything else is all complete on the car, how it is now. Still got the bumpers and stuff. And I might actually have enough, which would be so awesome. It's already cleaned underneath here and everything. I already got the knifeless tape down. Oh, that was so satisfying. Fuck out of here. The lighting in here is so bad. That's pretty much done. We're gonna lift up the trunk and make sure everything's tucked. Watch this, guys. Since there's no wing, I don't like how slowly they drove past. But since there's no wing on the car, I gotta hurry up and get back there before it like jumps. Ooh. Gotta be quick with that one. So all that's left is the bumpers and the mirrors, and then to put everything back together. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is part 1 of wrapping. Catch you in the next one.